Hello and welcome to the next episode of Banner Saga 2 with me, Windslayer. In that last one, we lost, I think, a pretty important battle against the Dredge. I mean, our Stone Singer might not be in the best position given the fact that he was like betraying the others. Wounded and bleeding, you and the others who can crawl away from the violent scene of Dredge attacking and killing the Stone Singer. No! They called him a traitor for helping us, Sephiroth, with a strained voice. We could have learned so much from him. You say nothing, focusing on sneaking away. I'm actually beyond disappointed in myself. The caravan is tiring, but so far still marching ahead. Dredger climbing out of a crevice. So now I know for future playthroughs, if you want the Stone Singer to live, which I do, level up Bovark's party carefully and take that fight very seriously. My word, I can make them regret coming out of that hole, Alisurs then belches loudly while hefting his favorite throwing axe. We're all going to see that. As you charge, rocks whir past you, taking some of your fighters before they even make it into the battle. Oh, is there another battle here? You should not have done this. That was a bad idea. Bad idea! Okay, you know what? This is scummy. But I'm not very happy with the fact that I keep losing. Fight after fight after fight. We're not going to take another fight. There's like no point in it. They're climbing out of a crevice. No, stay with us, we'll be fine. Ollie shrugs, taking a pull from a water skin, which smells distinctly like meat, and stays close by. You veer the caravan away from the dredge and soon outpace the dredge. Before the dredge finish you off, Ollie rises to a knee, blood dripping from his mouth and nose. He throws an axe at the dredge closest to you and lands a killing blow. The act is enough to inspire you and the others to rise and flee. Ollie manages to get free as well. Some fall, but the unkindness of ravens continues. The ravens are making good time despite growing tired. Through the pass, you say, and keep your heads down. Suddenly, snow and rocks around you roar down a hill in front of you. That's no coincidence, you say, and turn to fight past the dredge pressing in. Do I want to go back before that unnecessary fight that cost us the Stone Singer? Because that would be a long time. That's 3 days in game. It's like 2 hours ago, too. We're going to keep going with this. Because I know this fight. And I know that my heroes won't be able to survive much in terms of the enemy if I don't get through this snow quickly. Spar's not that great. Faust is probably better than Spar. We definitely need you to be as beefy as can be. You and Folka. The Varl won't be too far behind. Ay, ay, ay. So all I have to do is attack these and we're out of here, right? We'll get most of our guys clearing, like, as early as possible. Clear those rocks now. How many rocks do I need to clear? Just like one? Dig. There's an endless sea of dredge. I have to break all of those? How much do I have to break? Oh. Bad placement. Should have placed him better. Dun dun dun. Could bait him into attacking. And then have Krumar come in and actually attack him. Ouch. Yeah, they're gonna start breaking his armor down. I can do math. Get the caravan out of here. He's coming up again. I'll just clear these, I think, with this attack. Oh. Okay. Ouch. I don't think that's going to be enough, taking him down to 19. Let's get the snow cleared, guys. Ouch. Oh, there's one behind it that I could have gotten to. Can he Tempest yet? Looks like there's two things that I need to clear out before we get to leave. Could have taken this out like a little bit earlier, but then like what good did that done me? Just had that one little tile over here, I think. We should get out of here, right, Kurumar? Yes. That's it, right? We're just trying to get through this. We're out of supplies. It's official. You can almost make out the old ford in the distance, but there's open land between you and it. Oddly, the dredge seemed to have fallen away. Some ravens begin slowly tripping over their own feet with exhaustion. Krumer, the old Varl leader, speaks up. This reminds me of an ambush I sprung on Talon, the craziest chieftain of men I've ever fought. His fighters were all struck out and tired like this. One small trick would have ruined our ambush, but lucky for us, they never figured it out. What are you talking at? Bah, never mind the details, the old Varl says. Let me take some fighters to handle this situation. Will he come back? Don't make me regret this. You're too young to have regrets, Krumer says. I've only had 2 in my life. One was sleeping too close to the fire in a great hall after eating eggs for 12 days straight. I'll tell you the second another time. A dozen fighters take off with the war leader and disappear over a hill. They'll come back, I hope. Look, I'm sorry guys, we don't have any supplies, but...
Gods, of all places to make a final stand, I bring us to the old fort. A human bridge that should have crumbled 100 years ago.
Yes, we do need sleep, I agree. Shield wall, you say, or think to say. Fatigue hinders your every thought. No one forms up as a large group of humans approach from the buildings near the old ford. A small and stout man leads them. Mercenaries, huh? You don't look worth a damn, let alone coin. You reach for your axes, but a few spearmen make it clear you shouldn't. Easy, the last thing we need to do is spill each other's blood before the dark wall or dredge get their chance, eh? Dredge, the word echoes in your mind, in your head. They don't know what they're doing. The man makes a face, and even Folka lifts her head enough to squint at you. Well, we're charged with keeping this route open for the clans that went to Arborang, the man says. So we know we're going to be killing as many of those dredge as we can. Threats and commands come to mind, but never make it out of your mouth. The march, the fighting, the lack of sleep, all catch up with you, and you fall to a knee. You try to catch yourself gracelessly, your head hits the snow. Yes. As long as we get a couple days worth of rest and supplies, I'm happy with that outcome.
Darkness. Purple lightning and a dark sun. What in the depths is this?
Sensing you're being watched, you leap to your feet and reach for Claw and Fang, but they're missing. You roar in anger. The short man by the entrance takes a step back. Easy, Bulwark, no one's trying to harm you. You get to your feet, head pounding. Where are the ravens, you ask. I woke you first, he says, but the others need to get up too. I let you sleep as long as I dared, but we're almost out of time. He motions to a side table and you find your axes damaged. Who are you and what do you want, you ask. My name's Hadir, but that won't matter in a few hours, the man says. We came from Akur. We're the rear guard of the clan's army that went to challenge the king in Arborang. With axes in hand, you ask, then what do you want me to do? What do you want from me? Well, I'm no battle leader, Hadir says. I'm just a skirmisher like all the rest here, and proud of myself for not running off already. Plain and simple, you know how to fight, so tell us what to do and we'll do it. We've got fighters. Who could use some tips or encouragement? Henry says, maybe we could build up some stake walls with parting parts of buildings. Up to you. But you don't have time to do much, and no one's expecting miracles. Regardless of how this plays out, I'm glad you stumbled in here when you did. I just wish we had a stone singer with us. Stepping out into the cold air refreshes you. You look around and are surprised to see stragglers crossing the bridge. Can't believe it, can you? Krumer says, walking among the dozen fighters you sent with him. One of these days, all of you will realize there's only one thing tougher than an old war leader on a mission. The ravens look around him, look tired, but happy to have made it. You grab a handful of snows and squeeze it in your fist until a trickle of water falls to the ground, a silent tribute to your ravens who didn't make it. We don't deserve to buy anything worthy at this market. We have 0 supplies. Hey, look. I no longer have a completely injured party of people. I can actually do some combat. Man, I got in a really bad spiral by injuring Bolverk when I did, because he wasn't able to come in and attack people when I needed him to. But now I have a fully healed party. I should be able to do something with them. Bach probably could use another point of armor. I think I'd rather spend it on Falca or Walking among the buildings, a few ravens introduce you to a carpenter from the town. Easy enough to bring a few of those homes and barns down, he says, pointing to a hammer. If you and your ravens help me cart some of the materials from them, we'll make it so any force coming across that bridge will pay dearly. We don't have any archers to take advantage of that. Not to worry. We've got a few. They're not the best shots in the world, but they can help. What do you say? I'll spend my time doing something else. The fighters, men and women from Akur and a few other northern towns watch you as you approach. Show me your shield while you bark. Only a few of them move and raise their shields, so you charge them, sending terrified humans running or skidding across the ground. Scared or feign undisciplined, you shout. Either way, you'll be dead in the first assault. Shield wall. This time everyone runs to lock shields and brace with their shoulders. You still break through, but it's a better effort. Falca and a few other ravens join you to correct stances and swings, but it's the arrival of clansmen from Bindle that surprised you. You never get us this far, but you did. You never had to guess this far, but you did. A man says, time for us to pitch in. Hopefully we won't muck up everything. And you got 100 fighters. You show all the new volunteers how to reinforce the shield wall. After an hour, you tell everyone to rest up and get ready for the real fighting. In private, Falca asks, think you'll make a difference? And you take a few hits, so maybe. Good enough, I guess, she says. I'm not sure 500 Varl would make much difference against all those dredge. You nod, but say nothing. She's right. I don't think it would. The shield maiden tightens straps on her armor while glaring at you with red-rimmed eyes. If you've got something to say, say it. You'll be dead before long. Well, we don't have to be. We could leave. Right now. Whoever's after us would roll through here without slowing. We'd be caught in the open. Then we can leave the damn cart here. Leave the dredge. Let the dredge have it. I gave an oath too. An oath isn't worth all of our fame lives. It's exactly what an oath is worth. In the following silence, you see Falca's eyes brim with tears. I don't want to die. Not yet. I don't want you to die either. Talk like this is forbidden in the company, but you turn your head, giving her a moment to collect herself. What would you do if the person you fought for years was no longer the same? Kill him and take over. Leading the companies never interested me, or you'd have made a lesson of me a long time ago. But you know the others have always come to me for answers instead of having you rip their heads off. I just don't have the answers for them anymore, not when they ask what's going on with you. There's a voice in my head, growing louder. I've been fighting to keep it quiet. Bellor's voice, probably. But Bellor's dead. His body. He's asleep. I think the arrow keeps him that way. Falca nods. The conclusion doesn't seem too far-fetched from her. These dreams are things he's seen. Valka did something to betray him. They were working with the Sunder? I think so, but this has more to do with Ivan and Juno. They did something bad. I don't even think Zephyr knows what they did. The two of you look over at Zephyr. The Valka stares into a fire, lost in thought. So what does all of this mean? Nothing if we die here. Now it's if we die here. I thought you were already claiming defeat. Gods, you're annoying. If we die here, I think you'll miss me. You begin to growl at her when a scout's horn signals all fighters to the bridge. If we make it through this, someone in Manhart is going to answer to me. You storm off to the fighting, building your rage with each step. The immensity of the dredge force standing just across the bridge is both terrifying and wondrous. Their drone sound, their droning sounds shake the ground, and you wonder if the old fort can withstand it. Fear is strong in the air. You faintly hear some humans running away, but your ravens stand firm against the impossible odds. You grant yourself a moment of pride for that. Suddenly, the tall wall of dredge warriors begin to move. Please don't kill us all. Please. Is that Eyeless? I think that's Eyeless. Is this the Eyeless fight that everybody's all like, it's impossible? Because I bet it is. And I can't promote Bulwark. Of course I can't. Should have taken that fight with Ollie. Unless there was a chance, I guess he could have died in that fight. I think to get through this box, gonna need one more point of armor. And what else? Strength resist might come in useful. Could have tried to use Mogan instead, actually. Upgrading him might have been better. Long's got more attack, and I'll probably need that. Let's see how we do. See, these dredge are much more manageable than the ones in the last couple fights. The ones in the last couple fights were insanely strong. Let's try and get to him if we can. He goes at the end of rotation here, huh? And then she'll be up next. Let's keep her back then. If I wanted, I could take him to 8 right now. And then we'll just keep him around at that point. Sure, that one can run in and attack her. I wonder if this is going to be anything like my last fight with Eyeless. So that was a pretty intense little fight. Should have seen that coming. I'm gonna try and run him back soon. Kumar, please be able to run forward. Apparently you can't get there. Because of that gap, huh? Well, that's quite annoying. he wastes his turn trying to get us. If he can't. That'd be kind of cool. Seems okay. Oh, he's gonna mend his own dudes. Okay. I see what's going on here. At least I think I see what's going on here. Okay. Bulwark is kind of trapped in there, huh? He's coming up next. Let's go attack him then. Yep, skipped turn. That's nice. Let's continue baiting the one that... Oh, we cannot bait him. Okay. He comes up soon. I could attack him, or I can attack him. Oh, I could have moved one over, and I should have moved one over. That's a bit silly. Could attack his ability to attack. Right now he only can attack her. He can't really do much to her. So he could attack this guy. He's coming up pretty soon. Ooh, that was silly. I opened him up to that. That was 100% my fault too. Did not need to happen. Let's go over here and do this. Oh, Nichols is gonna get himself killed by his enemy, his own guys. His allies, not his enemies, but his allies. Yeah, they just killed Nichols. That wasn't me, that was him. There's Eyeless. He can't attack anyone, which is fantastic. Seven attack. Alright, so he can get to her, who would be able to tank a shot from him. I only see one of those. I don't see the other one. I'd spend the willpower to get out of the way of that. Diverted, huh? Ollie could go in here, kind of position himself for attacking the enemy. Could just kill this one. I need to armor break this one before he gets in the fight. Bulwark can armor break him when it gets to his turn again, as long as he doesn't die from, like, this guy. Plus him. Plus them. Plus them. There's a shatter stone there that will explode, causing damage. If that's the case, retreat to here and attack that guy. Ooh, ouch. That was a good amount of armor break right there. Alright, he doesn't have a target. That's good. This guy is going to run in and cause me a little bit of trouble. Volka took a little bit of damage there. Probably when she didn't need to. If I go here, I can attack there. Who's next? You. Ouch. With 13 attack, he will take out Bolvark. Could go here and attack that guy to buy me another turn to get in there and attack him. I'm just gonna go down in this fight, so I guess we can live with that. Oh no, Falca's in danger here. I'll keep him there. Where's the big guy gonna go? Oh, he's gonna take over a dead unit. Okay. I didn't consider that. I actually completely forgot that he can do that, which is quite foolish of me. Falca, we're gonna need you to soften this guy up for what's his face. He's gonna attack him, isn't he? Hopefully he uses his special. Thing is, Eyeless is still out there, and he's gonna have like everything when we do spawn him in. All of his support, everything. Can we defeat the Eyeless? I don't know if there's anything left in this chapter after you beat him, so we should be able to, right? Nice. Cool. Alright, get back out here, Eyeless. Ooh, not good. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Bring what's his face over. Ooh, what's that? I guess that was the guy he just attacked. No. And she has no movement here? She can't get to him? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to redo this fight because I didn't take on what's his face early enough. Quite annoying because like this is supposed to be the end of the episode, I think, and if I'd won this fight, it would have been timed out pretty well, I think. I foresee Eyeless attacking him. But no, he's gonna actually take over somebody else, a dead body. For whatever reason, he thinks... Wait, he just got attacked twice. Are you kidding me? Stinking Eyeless. I didn't want them to die. How much is left in this episode? 2 minutes. Do I go over and re-attempt the fight on this dude? I just didn't attack him when I had enough strength, I think. If I had, maybe this would have been a fight I could have fought. Whatever. Just kill him off. Yeah. We'll just lose the fight and see what happens when it says, when I lose. If it's like, everything's fine, don't worry about it, then obviously gonna worry about it, you know? If I could stand next to her, then maybe I'd win this. Let me guess, you're gonna take over somebody's dead body and then wreck me in the face. Yep. Could have seen that coming. He gets attacked twice. It's ridiculous. Do I go for another hour? I do have 3 viewers currently. Yes, we were defeated. if we wanted to retake on that last scene, the last bit of stuff before we got here. It still has that all there. I don't think I will. I'll try and defeat. Oh, come on. I did all this. I went through this talk. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've got things in the description below, like links to my social media profile. I usually go through this stuff just to make sure if there's anything we need to do, we get that taken care of. But yeah, I'll see you around for the next episode.